Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Hey, you! Yeah, you, with the million-bit smile. Kid, you got presents. Natural. There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of fresh, natural talent? I know. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a...
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head...
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate. I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Maybe it was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
No.
I've always loved
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
কার কথা বলছে এখানে?
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. You're not afraid of speaking your mind. You smolder and growl. Oh, you're just too perfect. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs. Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your... Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first... You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbar... When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls... Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city... What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but... My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the very... I expect you'll come. If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. I don't know, I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want... Byzantium... I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots You'll have to find your own way in... Fabulous!
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation.
Eso.
Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There. Love. That's the ultimate luxury.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious.
It's...
All right, Captain. Here is the... Darling, I read her... There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such... Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these... And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening.
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe... Free... Outside Byzantium? Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Anyway, I'm quite... Byzantium has lost its élan vital. I want to make people... I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an... You're very... I can't... What can I...
তো দেখতে পারলে একটু ভালো হতো নাকি?
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
Okay.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for. To fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm due... Oh, this is real scary.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, or influence?
What's gotten into Bachmeier?
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
What the fuck?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are...
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit?
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Baapre. Ure sala. Mara gese.
Marilyn, is that you?
Laws, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
Eh?
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't...
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not... But you can't just kick us. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you...
Dala hoya tennis. Alfa läena mana. Valer bici lewda mai hak. Man, don't I have anything with the mind attribute stuff? I guess.
Marilyn.
Lost. And I didn't... There you go. Anyway, you're...
No.
The last... Right? Yep, we're a pair of...
Marilyn,
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so... But you can't... We'll He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
that's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
I
thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Damn, these guys are...
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts
Oh
have
man,
been rather
this is going dark.
substantial.
You what? What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Hihi 어버스.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
And I feel so sorry for her right now. Seriously, this is just the future speaking. I mean, this game was old, right? Most of the stuff is not wrong here. I have seen some shit like that itself.
We gotta talk.
Yeah, what happened?
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aether. Mother would drop her mock apple cider and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be... I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. Hey, the last thing I want to do is sit around thinking about all this. I want to take action. I want to... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? Want to bet? I've got some big appetites, and they're all cheap. I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. As long as I don't develop a taste for Woolgonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves. Something...
Man, that's dark.
The nice thing about traveling with the captain, we meet all sorts of new people.
Sure, best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in this water, except the captain.
What?
Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple flakes, and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it.
Looking for weapons?
Nah, I'm looking for shit to throw at people.
Why? To defend her?
50-bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it. Marauders... One can never be...
Yeah.
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
C&P chicken and potatoes.
Blew up
At
an
C&P,
orphanage?
you know our
That's
C&P.
awful.
Nah, look at them.